Hi, you're watching a BCK Beauty Tutorials video on how to do a daily makeup look from my perspective. I'm using True Match Roller by L'Oreal in Cool. This is good for oily skin as it is oil-free. As you can tell, because it's summer, my foundation is slightly lighter than I am. The roller is hard to maneuver, so try not to get it in your hair. It's hard to get out. For the eyeshadow primer, I'm using e.l.f.'s primer in Sheer. You're going to want to rub it in with your fingers or sponge wedge in order to get a good palette to paint on. As you can tell, I'm out of sponges, so I'm using my finger. Now that the primer is applied, I'm going to be using LA Colors 5-Color Metallic Eyeshadow in BES 429 Ammunition. I'm using the lightest color and putting it from the eyelashes to the eyebrows in order to give it a highlighted effect. Trust me, you won't look so white. It's just for now. Now I'm going to be using the middle color, a light purple, almost lavender color, and putting it on my eyelid up until the crease, but only about halfway across the lid, as to give it the highlighted inner effect. Now I'm using e.l.f.'s Shadow Palette Drama. I'm using the second to darkest color and putting it on the very edge of my eyes with a small brush and making a small lining across the crease above the purple. I'm making it a cat eye as it is the style these days. Notice that both are symmetrical. Try to make it as even as possible. I'm going to give my eyes a rest for a moment, and then I'm going to go to the blush. I'm using CoverGirl's Classic Color Blush in 540 Rose Silk. The blush brush is a Coastal Scents product. In fact, all of my brushes are. I'm sucking in my cheeks and dusting the cheekbones with the brush in long strokes. Your bone type doesn't alter anything. This ought to work just as long as you follow your bone structure. Now I'm going to go back to the eyes. I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner called Plum by e.l.f. As you can see, it has a felt tip. I'm bringing it across the eyelash line and bringing the line upward as to make a point at the end and not a box on the end of the line. Try to get it as close to your eyelash line as possible. You don't want to have it too thick. Notice that it's a lot harder using a webcam as a mirror than actually using a real mirror. So you'll probably be better off than I was whenever I was trying to do the second eye. Try to even out each side to make it more of a perfected look, but mine will not be perfect seeing as I'm using the webcam as a mirror. Adding a little bit to each side is not going to hurt. Just make sure that you're not adding too much. Right now, as I'm digging for my mascara in my purse, I'm going to tell you what I'm using. I'm using L'Oreal's can't say it. You'll be able to read it though. Million Lashes. In order to get longer lashes, you need to bring the brush from the very eyelash line and up and repeat those strokes until you cover all of the lashes. You'll see what I mean in just a second. See, I'm bringing the eyelash from the very, very, very end to the very top. Try to get it all over. And try not to hit your eyelid in order to avoid smudging of your eyeshadow. I'm going to go to the lips for a moment, and I'm going to use e.l.f.'s Seductive. I'm also going to use a flat brush in order to make the look a little cleaner. It's a nice rosy pink color that matches the natural lip. Make sure you evenly spread it so you're not darker on one side than the other. Trying to make sure you hit all the lines and that you're not uneven. Otherwise, you're gonna look a little bit childish. Give your eyelashes one more stroke of mascara. Get rid of any residue that might have gone beneath or above. Smile for the camera. Let down your hair, and you're ready for the day that awaits. Unless you have hair like mine. Thanks for watching, y'all.